Hello Aquarius, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 27th of December 2021 right through to the 2nd of January 2022. So there we are. We're the new year, the new year of 2022 is now starting to become a reality, isn't it? All right, so I'd just like to take this opportunity, Aquarius, just to wish you a happy, joyful, healthy and peaceful festive season, and also, you know, a prosperous new year, a prosperous 2022. All right, I wish that for everybody. All right, right, it is a general reading, Aquarius, as always, so it won't resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with some. So please take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind or for somebody else. I'll just do a bit of a shuffle of the Oracle of Visions as a starter for 10 if you like, just to get your reading started. Some overall energies. So what have we got for Aquarius, please, at this time? What does Aquarius need to know at this time? Want a bit higgledy-piggledy. Okay. All right. Okay, we've got number 7 here. And this talks about infinity, no limits, perseverance. So, you know, don't put boundaries around yourself. You know, stay determined, persevere here. And, you know, there are no limits in what you can achieve now, going forward. You know, don't restrict yourself, Aquarius. And number 47. So this is healing, caring and friendships. So I feel this is either to do with your self-healing now, continued self-healing here. A time of rest perhaps and regeneration, and it could be that perhaps friends, family are also in need of some care and attention, perhaps from yourself at this time, Aquarius. But there's certainly a strong healing energy here for you and for those around you. All right, now let's get into the tarot. And this is quite a new deck that I quite like, and I'm just going to start using a little bit more now. This is the tarot, the Druid Craft Tarot, if anybody is interested. It's a very large pack, a very large deck, so it's difficult to manage with the shuffling and everything, but it's worth it because it is lovely. It's got some lovely imagery here, different sort of an energy as well, which is always nice and useful to bring into any reading. All right, so I've got to shuffle the cards lengthways because look, I really just can't quite grasp them in the usual way. Right, Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know at this time, please? Right, so we have the heart of your reading, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else your guides would like you to know at this time. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priest, and this is the Hierophant in other tarot decks. So we've got the High Priest here, and this is very universal, godlike energy. This is about bringing wisdom and clarity to a situation. Doing the right thing, you know. The universe putting its rubber stamp on a situation for you. But sorting out the wheat from the chaff, really. You know, what's right, what's wrong. All right, so I'll just put that to one side. And a final shuffle now of the Gilded Tarot by Jiri Marifat. Shiri Marichetti, can't speak. All right, could we clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Aquarius? Clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Aquarius. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Swords. Right, the Page of Swords, the pages are the young messengers within the minor arcana. But the Page of Swords, the swords are about communication. But with the Page of Swords, this is quite an immature energy. This is somebody who likes to spy, to find things out, but can communicate quite bluntly. All right, I'll just put that to one side. Let's see where this is going. Right, let's have a look at the heart of your reading then, Aquarius. Well, we have the King of Swords and the Two of Swords. We've got more Swords energy now. So we've had the Page, we've got the King, and we've got the Two of Swords. So the King of Swords, this is a strategist. This is somebody that thinks logically, thinks carefully about their next move, doesn't allow emotions to cloud their vision, if you like. Now, Aquarius, of course, you are a Swords energy. And this could be representing an aspect of yourself. It's not gender specific, Aquarius. So this could be representing yourself having to think logically, think strategically about a situation. And what it's to do with is the Two of Swords. And this is having to face a difficult situation, perhaps make a decision. But it's difficult to look at. You see the lady here, she has, looks like a blindfold on. But it's lit up. It's almost like she's blinded. She's blinded by something, but she needs to be able to look at something to make a decision. But this is, I feel this is an aspect of yourself here, Aquarius, trying to think things through logically and strategically about a choice, perhaps, a decision to make. Okay, let's see. At the root of this, we have the Queen of Swords now. So we've got the Queen of Swords on the table, and the Chariot. All right. So the Queen of Swords, you know, definitely yourself, I feel, Aquarius. The Queen of Swords again plans for the future, thinks to the future. You can see she's facing the future here. Thinking strategically about her next move. What needs to happen next? So very much of the mind this is. Now, the Chariot. Normally, the Chariot is about things moving ahead more quickly, things going more quickly. But in this particular depiction, for me as a reader, this means that, you know, things are sort of getting into place, but you're not ready for going yet. Things are stuck. The blocks are still at the front of the wheels of the Chariot. There are no horses, there's no reins. And the Queen or the Princess on the Chariot is sort of looking the other way. There's you know, she's as if she's got lots of time. She's not interested in going forward yet. So what I feel this is saying, this is yourself. This is what's already been happened. This is at the root of it. You have been trying to think through strategically, planning, spending time planning, but what it's doing is delaying your going forward. It's delayed you going forward. Thinking perhaps too deeply about a situation. and it's blocked you from movement going forward. And I feel you're still very much in that energy here. So let's have a look. What are the past influences? We have the Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. The Five of Pentacles, this is feeling left out in the cold, feeling outside of things, you know, all the action going on everywhere else, and there's no action going on for yourself. Feeling a bit, you know, out on a limb, if you like. And the clarifier is the Nine of Wands. And this is because you've fought a lot of battles here, but you have won a lot of battles. And the soldier here has come away from the battles, from the battlefield, and he's like the wounded warrior, and he's holding on. There's one last thing he needs to do, one last battle that he needs to win. So he's not giving up. He's not giving up. And I feel this is representing for some of you, Aquarius, that the past influence here is that, you know, you've felt like the wounded warrior, you know, and you just know that there's just another thing that you need to sort out, another battle that you need to win. And that's why you've been feeling that nothing's happening, that everything's happening elsewhere, and you're out on a limb, really, you know, on your own. What's on your mind, Aquarius? Well, we have the Two of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So what you're thinking about is a decision, choosing a path to go forward, which way to go. You know, you've been on a certain path, and now it's like coming to a crossroads, and you need to decide which way to go now. And this is what you're thinking about. And this is a little bit of an indecisive energy here, I feel, for yourself, Aquarius. But the clarifier is the Eight of Wands, and this is about movement, and this is what you're thinking about. You're wanting things to pick up a pace. You're wanting things to get going. You're wanting communication to come in. You're perhaps thinking of sending communication out to get things moving. Or it could be you're waiting for communication to come in. But this is what you're thinking about, you know, which direction to go in, what to choose, and, you know, wanting things to get going again. Going forward, Aquarius. Okay, so going forward into the near future, we have the Hanged Man and the Six of Wands. So for a little while going forward, you know, things are still going to be a bit stuck. You're going to feel like you're hanging upside down behind the tree, and, you know, nothing's happening. Things are stuck. You've got a limited perspective on things. There's things you don't know yet. So it's like we can see the sheaths of corn in the background and the scythe there that's on the ground. So whereas things were productive and things were being, you know, you were ploughing your way forward, it's like, the scythe is on the ground, so things have come to a standstill so far as work or a situation is concerned. All right, so you're feeling a little bit like the Hanged Man here, bound up, a limited perspective, not sure which way you're going to go. However, there's a clarifier here, and that is the Six of Wands, and that is victory and success. All right, so coming in from the battlefield, a lot of followers, people acknowledging your success and victory, hard-won success and victory here. So although initially things are going to be at a bit of a standstill, there is victory and success on the horizon for you here. Things are going to pick up for you. So what would your guides like to say to you? Now, advice from your guides. Well, we have the Six of Cups and we have the Four of Swords. I think what your guides want to say to you, Aquarius, looking at this, is it's time to have a rest and focus on your family. Focus on family, perhaps friends. But the Six of Cups is about family. It's about people that have been in your life for a long time, including children here, look, as you can see. And your cups of love and emotion are all full here. So just take a break and watch the clouds float along in the sky. Watch the children play. And if you haven't got children, it's a metaphorical message for you. But it's taking time out. And yes, the Four of Swords, here we are, the soldier that's come in from the battles, taking time out, reflecting on what's gone, rebuilding his energy, physical and mental energies. So here, it's rest and recuperation, but enjoying a family time, particularly through this festive period. Have a break. Don't worry about what's coming. Don't overthink things. Rest and recuperation now. I think that's the message your guides want to give to you now, because there is success and victory on the horizon, but things are just going to be a bit stilted for a short while. But there are infinite possibilities here. But also it's a time of healing and rest. And the High Priest is here just to say, the universe is looking after you here. Just watch out for a bit of an immature energy around. Somebody who communicates immaturely here. So just watch out for that, Aquarius. All right. Right, could we have 2 final messages for Aquarius, please? 2 final messages for Aquarius. All right, we have Gates of Triumph. Success expands in your life. There you are. And Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. So here he is. I mean, at the moment, it just feels a little bit dark, doesn't it? A bit unsure, a bit uncertain. But you've just got to go a little bit further. And then there is a beautiful sunrise waiting for you. A new opportunity, new beginnings, new journey. And success is going to expand in your life. So we've got 2 lovely success cards here for you, Aquarius. And healing. Here's the healer, the Mystic Healer. So healing energy flowing through you. And that's coming down from the universe for you. So it's a time of healing and rebuilding your energy, Aquarius. And try not to overthink things at the moment. Things that are going to work out. Okay. All right, Aquarius, that's the reading, that's the cards that have come out for you at this time. But enjoy this time over the next week or so, if you can. Good luck going forward, and until next time, bye-bye for now.